Well, here we go again. Americans. My goodness. Really. Gullible Kool-Aid drinkers. Not all. There are some people who are paying attention, who are observing and using the old noggin to analyze and deduce correctly. But there are many, 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 many Kool-Aid drinkers. You just believe what anybody says. About a myriad of topics. I saw a comment about how come my taxes are going to be raised while the rich are going to enjoy the benefits of the tax cut. Come on. Now that is absolute nonsense. If you were listening and you heard what the plan is, it is the upper 1% that's going to be penalized, punished for succeeding. Dadgummit. I am so fed up with this anti-financially wealthy. These are the people that are creating the jobs. Judas Priest. Maybe you don't have one. There are some available. How about getting one? Jeez Louise, these people are paying most of the taxes in this country. And now they're going to be carrying an additional tax burden because it is our greedy government, not the wealthy people, not the wealthy business people. It is our greedy government who is not willing to take in one less penny in tax revenue while they waste billions of dollars. Now, if they have that much that they can afford to waste it, it means they have enough already and they need less, not more. Dadgummit. My goodness. What a bunch of dullards. Open your dadgum eyes, open your ears, use your dadgum brain for the purpose it was given to you for, and stop being a dadgum Kool-Aid drinker. Jeez Louise. It is our greedy government. They're the problem. They're the ones that are engaged in a lot of wasteful spending of the taxpayers' money. The government doesn't have any of its own money. It gets its money from the hard-working American people. That's the fact. They pat themselves on the back while they bilk us dry, and they do things such as this ridiculous piece of legislation, and they say that it's going to give a tax cut to the middle class. Actually, what they're doing is simply stealing money from the wealthy who do create the jobs, and they're redistributing that money to the middle class, calling that a tax cut. That is a pseudo tax cut, okay? That is smoke and mirrors. Now, I like our president that he's willing to say what's on his mind. But in this situation, folks, it's not fantastic. It's not wonderful. It is smoke and mirrors. And it is simply that our government, our greedy government, is not willing to take in one less penny in tax revenue. And I'm sure if we could really dig into the full thing, you'll find out they'll be getting more to waste. Wasteful spending. Billions of dollars by our greedy government. Stop blaming the wealthy people who are creating jobs. The government's not creating jobs. They are robbing people blind and wasting money. It doesn't mean that there isn't any good spending going on, but dadgummit, if they have billions that they can waste, it means they need less, not more. Dadgummit, I'm tired of it all. Now, I will give him credit for what he did wherein healthcare is concerned. Another crock and bull coming in from the left side is that this is going to skyrocket premiums for Obamacare, blah, 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 blah. Non-freaking sense, okay? It is not the responsibility of the young people in this country to shoulder the burden for the old people. And I'm one of the older people, okay? Dadgummit. Take some dadgum responsibility for yourself. Man alive. You know, my goodness. I am very unhappy with the direction of our country. Because those who hate America, and those who have been taught to hate America first, in what used to be the public school system, which has now become the public sewage system, are educated, and their minds are filled full of leftist crap. That's exactly what it is, crap. They hijacked the education system. They are in control of most of the media in this country. And therefore, even though they are supposed to not be the party in power, they're still wielding a lot of power. And the stinking Republicans are worthless, useless piece of crap. And I sincerely hope, that all of these stinking, rotten, establishment Republicans are sent packing. All they do is sit up there in Washington, don't care, and collect their big fat paychecks while they sit around high-fiving each other, laughing, because they know daggum well they have no intent of ever getting anything done, at least not anything that will be beneficial to conservatives like myself. And it is taxpayers' money. And they're taking vacations right and left. Do you get all these vacations? Do you? I don't. Never had them. Even when I was in the United States Navy, we had 30 days, and that's pretty dadgum good. These people are having vacations right and left. We are paying them to be on vacation a lot. How stupid is that? Now, if you're willing to sell your soul to your government, then you deserve what you get. I'm not. They are supposed to be there to serve us. And for the specific purposes of creating an environment where people have the opportunity to succeed because they're not taxed to the freaking hilt, and to provide defense, and if that means offense, sometimes then it has to happen, all right? I just spoke with a guy, and I knew he was a leftist when I looked at him. Well, how can you know that? Not going to go into the details, but I was so right. He approached me and asked me if I had served in the military. Yes. Shook my hand. I asked him. No, because he was able to escape Vietnam because of this, that, or the other thing. And that's good, because Vietnam is a war that I would not have wanted to fight in. I would have done it if I had to. But jungle warfare is something that I don't get excited about. I am not afraid of the battle, though. I do not fear the battle. This man said that he's scared. And he's scared because of the way Donald Trump is speaking. If you think that Donald Trump is scary, try me on for size. Because if I was in the Oval Office, there wouldn't be a lot of talking. I would have nailed Kim Jong-un's butt already and talked about it later, okay? There wouldn't have been a lot of talking in advance. And sometimes I'm thinking this country needs a dictator who says, I don't give a rat's behind what you idiots think, don't care, don't want to hear from you. I'm going to do what I know is right for the best benefit of this dadgum country, America. This is America. This isn't some part of some global conglomerate. This is America. My America. And I'm very, very, very angry at what is happening to my country. Some of you people, so naive. You have eyes, you don't use them. You have ears. The only thing that you listen to is a bunch of crap, and you're willing to swallow it hook, line, and sinker. That's why I call you Kool-Aid drinkers. The mind, you don't use it. It would take too much effort. So you trust other people to tell you what to believe. You don't observe for yourself. You don't analyze and reason for yourself. It's pathetic, folks. It is pathetic. Not something to be proud of. I'm ready to fight the battle if I have to, okay? No fear. And the reason I don't fear, because it is for the cause which I engage in the battle. I'm very passionate about that cause. If it comes down to it, I'm ready. Because I am not going to be a slave to a nonsensical system, nor am I going to be a prisoner. As Patrick Henry said, and I state these words most sincerely, give me liberty or give me death, because I would rather be dead than be captive to all of this wickedness. And that's exactly what it is. And you know what? Wickedness gives rise to evil. And then you wonder why people like Paddock are up there picking people off. Because you want God out of America. You want him out of our schools. You want to fill the young people's mind full of crap. And then you wonder why your wickedness gives rise to the evil. And it is evil. It's not about medication. It's not about some sad sack childhood. It's evil. Wickedness, the United States of America, has given rise to much evil. I will not stand for it. I'm done.